ratty cats. Well, I retooled the track listing for the second disc or second album or whatever. They do have separate titles, and so I don't know. It'll just be called Atlas, and then, 1, Eternal Mind, Perfect Love, 2, Sacred Text in Real Life Ing. So Sacred Text in Real Life Ing, just a couple of changes. Whatever. But let's see. I've just been writing the lyrics for stuff here, just so I can keep track of it and also like work with it as I'm doing guitar work. But I don't know. I'm really thinking about Ashigaru and Tide. Not Tide Pods. We're not doing laundry or whatever. No, it's about being moons, right? So we start off with the candle becoming that transformative light, and so let's actually go to that. I wrote that down here. So candle is here. Here are the lyrics to the candle. I wrote this a long time ago. The chord is ready to embrace change, to handle heat and brightness worthy of a name. Cold wax is rigid, abhors a change, resists warmth and light, and beckons in the flame. Soften your eyes, reshape your life. That's the whole point. Then verse 2, the wax is ready to cradle change, to handle heat and light and welcome in the flame. The cold yields now, allowing change, sacrifice its shape and find an honor in a name. And yes, an honor. In fact, an historian is technically correct too. But soften your eyes, reshape your life. So I kind of want that to inform the next two, which are Ashigaru and the Tide. The Ashigaru from Mayor Brent Taylor, and the Tide for realizing that light that transforms us and comes through us and everything, it's the same thing, and it's the light. We just get our specific flavor and our specific color. That's where we're leading, is the human light spectrum, right? So it starts with a candle, and then, honor in a name, handle heat and brightness worthy of a name. What name comes to mind for you? It's gonna be obvious for a lot of people. Yeah, it's exactly what it sounds like. Okay. Light and love, right? So when we're talking about tides, when I'm talking about tides, I'm talking about, the moon. The light is borrowed and shared. The pole that I'm talking about is specifically intuition, but that plays on the water here, right? It plays on the emotions. It tugs your intuition to go in certain directions. So that's really the thought process. And so that's what I want to encapsulate here. So, let's see how I do. I'm just going to set the phone down and kind of write. It's going to be boring, I think, but, whatever. Nature of the beast. I don't know. That's not going to stay. Yeah, whatever. I guess you get to deal with me right here. I'm just sitting on the park bench here on the north side, like I do. So, here you go. God has helped me find the words that need to be expressed to convey this idea so people can get it, and it resonates and it works. Really feeling a pull to talk about intuition specifically. my light needs to sidestep. Mystic beauty needs to enter my black holes. So these are just thoughts right now. So let me explain what I just did. So when you see somebody you love or are in love with, your eyes dilate. When you see something that you really, really like and it resonates, your eyes dilate. What that means is your irises actually control contraction and expansion for the pupil. Which means when you see somebody that you love and your eyes get big, your irises naturally say, okay, I know my colors are great, but I need more of this one. Okay? So this pole, my iris is aglow, but shrink by the way my light needs to sidestep what mystic beauty needs to enter my black holes. Pupils. I need to know. To swallow these colors. So, only integration. Full. Will my will to be alone turns gold. Okay. There's a lot of assonance here and a lot of alliteration, but not at the beginning, at the end though. So listen to this. I need to know, I need to swallow these colors so only integration full will lull my will to be alone turns gold. That's a lot, but damn, that's cool. By the way, it's I'm not, again, this is Big Bang time, so I'm just getting the ideas and the words out there, and then I can organize as I go. I can organize later. Figure it out as, you know, as it's a thing. That's the creative process. It doesn't change. Like, you never end where you start and start where you end. Like, you just let the process be what it is. That's what we're doing here in the Tide. Specifically with intuition, when it comes to quality of life stuff and quality in general, there is no measuring. Measurement is the stuff that we look at. That's the BMI, that's the weight, that's the height, that's the stuff that has a number to it. But it's not life. Life is the quality. Life is the stuff we want to measure so we could get similar results. I'm doing the quality. I embody the quality. See? So from the beginning, this pole, my iris is aglow, but shrink by the way my light needs to sidestep what mystic beauty needs to enter my black holes. I need to know. I need to swallow these colors so only integration full will lull my will to be alone turns gold. That could be enough. That's intuition right there. If you understand that and are willing to just do it, it can only be good. So that's the pull aspect. What about the shared light? What about the shared water cycle part? Okay, so there's going to be 3 parts to the song. Not necessarily a chorus, right? Maybe it is free-flowing. Maybe it should be all quality and not much quantity. Maybe they're all very different, but work together in tandem like we're supposed to. Yeah. So that's the pull. That's the intuition. Okay. Intuition of the moon. Hey Luna, hey. Whether she's in my life first or second, I don't care. We need to do that. Like, I need to see that. Fear Inoculum's amazing. Let's see. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to my Resonant Ghost Instagram. It's the pinned one. Just do it. Okay, so we have intuition, and that's fine. That's perfect. And then we have shared light, shared water cycle. Right. And for the shared water cycle, I'm just going to put effect. The effect that our emotions have on others and the emotions they have on us and their impact, right? So it's a symbiotic thing. How you feel affects other people no matter what, and vice versa. There is an effect, whether it's intentional or not. Part of being a moon is we understand that the light is shared, but we also want to aim it in a way that is beneficial to everybody. We might not be able to make their crops grow like the sun does, but it's the same light, and we should be able to at least nurture their thoughts and hearts. Okay? There's a lot of good coming out right now. Just because I'm willing to listen to this and try. Put pen to paper, you never know what's gonna happen. All I did was just sit down and push record. That's all I ever do. And whenever I'm pausing, I'm not necessarily thinking, but I am listening. I'm listening for that guidance. I'm listening for that impression. I'm feeling for that, try this idea out. Try this direction. So it's not necessarily formulating thoughts and like, oh, well, this'll sound cool. No. What is the quality that I'm going for? What needs to happen here? You heard my prayer in the beginning. It's the same thing. This is sacred text. I'm only willing to do sacred text. I'm not going to waste anybody's time otherwise. My butt is numb because of how I was sitting. I would like to put the phone down, but maybe I will. Maybe this is just part one. Let's call this part one. Boop.